Buenos dias, compas. Today's gonna be a short one. All right, I'm gonna cut straight to the point. By the way, got the dub skis yesterday. Yeah. Viva la, viva la, viva la Mexico. 3-zip. Talk about it. While we're talking about it, let's talk about this. All right. Ridiculous, bro. That buy towards the end of the day, beautiful. I mean, if you're gonna find buyers, it's gonna be right now. All right. Um, So, of course, at that strong level, this is why we have it marked out. Um, Double top still very concerning. I want to see what happens here. Today, what we really need to get above is this strong level of 33.1950. All right, we don't get above that. I see it's coming back down to this strong level down here at 29,441.50. All right, VIX is coming down. Pretty much what you want to see from the VIX right now if you are a bull, and in my case right now, and one of them I am not. All right, so um, VIX is retesting. Let me get rid of this right here. VIX is retesting that 200 SMA. If we fail, we come back down to 1722. After that, below that comes 1576. All right, so that could be that could plead for a very tongue tied right now. That could plead for a very good case for the bulls. All right, so this is what you want to see if you are bullish when it comes to any type of futures or any other stocks that could possibly benefit from the market moving. All right, for those of us that are in short. All right. Nonetheless, though, beautiful, beautiful. Don't know why this is not loading, so we're just gonna exit out of there, and then we'll bring it open again. All right. Let's go to. Hate it when TradingView does stuff like that. All right. Um. I mean, you can't really ask for anything better. All right. Do that H pattern out. Dropped it inside the Discord for y'all. Um. Yeah. Let me actually get rid of that. It's a little bit messy. All right. Do that H pattern worked out perfectly for us for oil. See, if you like your trading futures, like I'm pretty on point when it comes to futures. All right. Which is why I don't know why I have not started trading futures yet. All right. Because that's where a lot of the fundamentals really work more than anything. All right. So everything that I'm really teaching you is pretty much mainly kind of even based just on futures. So the stuff that I teach y'all, it could really help. All right. Um, got the retest on the 200 day, failed it, which in this case, you want to fail the 200 day. You want to be below the 200 day when it comes to stuff like this. All right. So when it comes to oil, you want oil as low as possible. Came back down to this critical level. All right. Now, we are currently back. This is the most important part of it. We are currently back to when we first popped up. All right. When we first popped up and ripped off the news on the war with Iran. We are now currently back to those levels. All right. We need to gap down so that way we can come back down to this level right here. Let me go ahead and mark that for y'all. Um, and we'll go ahead and we'll name this one oil before war. All right, we'll just keep it plain and simple, plain Jane. Okay. All right. So we need to get below 67 uh 28. All right, folks. So we'll probably come back, hit this retest. I mean, that could still kind of count as a retest, but I mean, to say nonetheless, I mean, I'm not really going to count it just because it kind of, not to discredit it or anything like that, but I want to see a better retest. Let's just say that. All right. That's probably a better way to go ahead and say that. All right. But we do have an order block here on oil. Um, that actually looks nice, to be honest. I like it more from the order block stance. All right. So we get this order block right here. Boom. Reject. We'll come back down to oil prices before the war, which is beautiful. All right. Those of us that are in Apple puts, we got 290 calls. We're at 291 right now. All right. If Apple doesn't just opens up here or even opens up at 290, I would highly suggest taking your profit for those of y'all that are inside my challenge right now. All right. That, yeah, I know y'all are in profit right now. I know for a fact. All right. So especially because our contract does end tomorrow. All right. There won't be a lot of profit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, because it took us a while to get there. Now, if I would have chose the 2 weeks contracts out, which I probably should have, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. Um, then yeah, we should have definitely uh we would be really in profit. All right. But for those of y'all that inside my uh 1K challenge for the 4th of July, 4th of July challenge. It's looking great for us right now. All right. I'm keeping y'all up to date. Um, it took us a while, but we finally got there. All right. Finally went ahead and let me jump back to trading view. Um, finally fell out of that. I kind of got in early on this one and I should have waited. That way I could have planned the 2 weeks out for next week. You know what I'm saying? Um, we got in probably around this area right here. Um, no, it was like around right here, and then we shot up, and then it looked like a move was already gonna happen right there. So my bad if I jumped the gun a little bit early. Usually when I jump the gun a little bit early, I buy an extra week out. I don't know why I bought 1 week out, and it was my first trade back after coming off of like 3 losses. A little rusty. You know what I'm saying? But like Sean O'Malley says, God, it feels good to win again. Woo wee! All right. Nothing's set in stone until the market opens. So let's see how that works out for us. All right. SpaceX just bunk. All right. Shot up, came back down. Possible level. This is actually kind of looking like a good level right now. All right. More than anything. All right. URG. Let's go check out URG. URG came back down to 135. Looks like it's on a downtrend. Not even gonna lie. Um, let's see what happens though. I mean, like I said, I got shares, so I'm not even really tripping. Centris is looking good. Um, New scale. Like I said, tough to watch. Not even gonna lie. But like I said earlier, in one of my previous videos, a lot of what we're gonna see when it comes to the negotiating, when it comes to Iran and all that, we're definitely gonna be seeing a lot of pullbacks. We're gonna see going back and forth. What I'm more focused on is seeing where the buying is happening more than anything. That's exactly what I want to see. All right, especially since that's exactly what we're pretty much in negotiations about is uranium. So why would you not see uranium? All the uranium stocks fluctuate. Okay, they're getting a lot of love right now. If anything, um, let me see. Where did I drop that into the Discord? I need to make this short because I said I was going to make it short, and I got a bad habit of that. For those of y'all that do know me, where is it at? Boom, beautiful, right here. All right, so Trump backs a 17 billion nuclear push. All right, the Trump administration is offering 17.5 billion in low-cost loans to support construction of 10 new Washington AP 1000, and that is my alarm for me to go now. All right, so we're about to wrap it up. Nuclear reactors across the U.S. Officials say the program cut development timelines by up to 3 years. All right, so Japan already dropped like 25 billion inside NuScale. I mean, countries are investing into these into uh into a lot of uranium. There you go. All right, SMR. This is this is just pretty much exactly what you want to see. All right, we're getting bought. We're getting bought. We're getting bought. We're getting bought. Wouldn't be surprised if we come back down to 8, get bought up again. The more we consolidate, this is why I have shares. This is why I got leaps. Okay, I am in it for the long haul. I'm not tripping right now. All right. So for those of y'all that are in shares and everything, I mean, look what Hims did. All right. Did it take a while? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. But this is why you buy shares. This is why you buy leaps. So you buy yourself enough time for it to do what it had to do. Oh, whoops. I'm not in Hims right there. Boom. Okay. We bought Hims a while ago. All right. I'm talking down here. If y'all bought when I was talking about it, boom. Shot back up. Look at us. Look at this. Life sure is good, huh? All right. Now we're sitting at 33. Whatever you put it down here at 15, 14, doubled your money already. All right. This is why, like, look at that. That's on the downside. All right. That's on the downside. That's on the trend to the downside. But company wasn't bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad, it's not a bad stock. All right. I buy broken stocks, not bad stocks. I buy broken companies, not bad companies. It's not a bad company. We're just broken for a little bit. All right. Especially with that whole case with Nuvo, Nuvo, NVO, whatever. Okay. Um, got that whole lawsuit situated. Boom. Now this is exactly what you want to see when it comes to a bullish trend. Okay. We're going up, down. Look at that. Look at that. Expect a pullback? Yes, I do. Back to that psychological level right here. Boom. We succeed, we go back up. All right. Plain, simple. Do not need to complicate it. I use the KISS method. All right. Keep it simple, stupid. So for those of y'all that are complicated things, don't complicate it. Keep it simple, stupid. All right. So, Qualcomm looking good. Everything's pertaining to the data centers. Tale as old as times. Now it's no longer AI. Now everyone just keeps talking about data centers. Next thing you know it, gonna be talking about the things that power these data centers, the energy. Okay. So that's why I say these negotiations are gonna be important this summer. We're gonna be going back and forth. We're gonna see uranium take off, plummet. This is just the nature of the business. All right. Um, I'll keep y'all up to date. I gotta go, but I mean, so far I'm loving what I see so far. All right, market got exactly what it needed. Got the buy. Real quick, I just do want to just check this real quick. Where is that? Jesus, this is still rising. So I mean, the yen is currently devaluating, but I mean, devaluing. But I mean, I do like where Japan is putting their money. They're putting their money in a lot of safe assets and I say safe assets in the sense of like they're investing in a lot of the future. All right. There's no way around it when it comes to these data centers and the things that need to be powered by it. So, I mean, let's see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens. All right. But nonetheless, hope you have a good day. Have safe trading. I'm going to figure out a better layout. Don't like how dark it is inside here. And I do like dark, but for y'all, I do want to give y'all a better view. But nonetheless, peace. Y'all take it easy.